When is 40 ounces in lean dropping, and what is it like working with Lil Flip?
Well, it was supposed to drop for Christmas.
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, but you know, my management team, Flip management team, they thought we need to put some more work into it, so probably drop first quarter next year.
Yeah, it should drop sometime in February or March. Really, it's like the whole Lil Flip management team and some of the people on our team. We just decided that with everything that's going on, it would probably be better just to delay it because there's another video that's going to be dropping for the second single. So instead of the album, we're just gonna drop the second single on Christmas Day.
And he cool people though. He real laid back, humble. I don't think he get enough respect for the dude that sold 20 million records. That's over Wayne, Cheesy. A lot of other motherfuckers that's in the game right now. So to me, he more of than like a big brother than a homeboy. Or just a nigga that I do something. So, yeah, they're real good people.
D-Rich, what was it like when your video made it to Worldstar Hip Hop?
I thought it was a lie. Like, I was with my nigga Reese, and we was on our way to the bar, matter of fact. And A-Dot called me. I was like, bro, you bullshit. And then I tried to look up there on my phone and see it, so I fanned it out. But then his brother was like, nigga, I see it right now. So it was like, ain't nothing like I hit the lottery or nothing, but it's damn near. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of motherfuckers pay for their shit to get put on there, and we didn't pay a bitch ass thing. It was just off the strength. The song, and it was hard work. I thought the song at first wasn't gonna do nothing, but it was highly anticipated. So I think it did what it did. But it was just a blessing, for me to make it to Worldstar when I just started rapping 4 years ago. So it was a blessing.
MR Dub, what's your story?
Really, just a kid from Fort Worth, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Single mom, went to school, you know what I'm talking about? I did what I was supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? I tried to stay out of trouble. Ended up going to college a little bit, played a little basketball out there. Ended up coming back home, and I was like, man, like what? I got to do something other than than basketball, since basketball didn't work out. And I took to music. That was probably like 7 years ago. Me and my homeboy Tex with Cloud9. Well, back then it was Head Turners, but that's a whole different story. But anyway, yeah, really, I just, I just started doing music, probably for like the first 3 or 4 years. It was really underground shit. Like I wasn't really out there trying to, put my shit out there, let everybody hear. I was, still in that phase of, I didn't want everybody to hear my shit, but I kind of started getting out there. I got with a company probably about 3 years ago. I worked with them for about 3 years, and things just didn't work out. So ended up meeting D-Rich first, I think. Yeah, I ended up meeting D-Rich. We ended up just kind of, how it goes. 2 other rappers. A lot of people were. I was just kind of coming out in the city. A lot of people were kind of still in that phase, like, like trying to immediately pit me and him against each other. And it was, it was crazy. It was animosity, but the whole thing about it was me and D-Rich never had. We never had any personal problems between each other, so we just kind of clicked up, and I met A-Dot, best manager that I've had so far, best manager I know.
He is the best manager.
Oh, stop.
We all ended up. I think y'all came to my studio, and we y'all actually got some studio time, and we did some tracks and shit. And everybody left, and me and D-Rich stayed. We were drinking. D-Rich turned me into an alcoholic, low key. We was drinking and shit. We just ended up talking, and I had a specific song, and D-Rich really like felt the song, and he was kind of like, hey, I want to get Flip on that. and it was kind of like, you know, at first, you know, me hearing that,
bullshit.
you know, me hearing that, you know, at first me hearing that, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, like,
It's an opportunity.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I'll take the opportunity, but I'm gonna see what they talking about, I'm gonna see how far, you know what I'm saying, but I never stopped fucking with them, and then probably about
2-3 weeks later.
yeah,
3 weeks, about a month later.
yeah,
About a month later.
and you know, probably about a month later, you know, we were in the studio with Flip, got out there and got it done, and then I just really, like, I had my own thing kind of going on with Cloud9. I don't know if any of y'all heard about it, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cloud9, all my niggas, Oak Cliff Mag, TX, Taylor Made, you know what I'm saying? Really, man, I was hitting this guy up right here, A-Dot. I was hitting up A-Dot down there every day. We were just talking. We would just have like hour, 2 hour long conversations, whether it was about music or anything. And
I knew from the beginning there was something really special about Doug. I don't know what it was, but in my opinion, he was a jack of all trades. You know, I could hear him sing. You know, he does a little designing. He can record you. He's a hell of a rapper. He's got the look. You know, and you know, just looking at everything from the outside in, I'm like, man, this guy would be a really, really good contribution to our team. So when he was trying to holler at me about the business side, in the back of my head, I was kind of playing like the defense role, like, you know, hey, it takes a lot to get over here. But in the back of my head, I was like, man, I'll do anything to get you on my team, you know. So it's kind of funny how it panned out.
yeah, I mean, everything worked out, you know what I'm saying? Now we here, it's what, 2012, you know what I'm saying? We finna go into 2013, you know what I'm saying? Like, really strong. I got the new single, you know what I'm saying? Take It With Me, you know what I'm saying? Featuring Tum. Shout out to A-Dot.
Shout out to
making
Tum.
that happen. Yeah, shout out to Tum too, you know what I'm saying? Yellow, the whole
Yellow.
DCC, whole ENT.
Make sure you go vote that
Vote on
video,
106 and Park.
Park.
But,
Yeah.
it's really just been a roller coaster, and I mean, every day I'm learning. Like, I'm still learning. I've been doing this shit about 6 years, so every day I'm learning, and I'm just trying to really keep up with this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Really try to keep up, but it's a great start, fresh start. So just looking really towards the future.
What can we expect from New Breed as a group?
Man, that's kind of tough to say. We got so much going on right now. Obviously, these couple of guys here, it's no surprise that we'll be putting these two together, marketing these two together. You know, I feel like the music scene is missing a duo, you know, like UGK and Outkast and G-Unit, all that stuff. When they come out together in that band of brothers that they see, everybody's out for themselves. Everybody wants to be a solo artist, and it's hard, man, nowadays, not just in the real world, but in life in general. It takes two to make it, you know, and what better way than to put, you know, a heavy punchline, you know, superstar and an up-and-coming rising artist in the making. I think, you know, the two will, you know, mesh well together. So 40 Ounces in Lean, obviously, 2 music videos that'll be dropping within the next 30 to 45 days. So y'all just be on the lookout, man. YouTube/New Breed TV1, Facebook, Twitter, these guys, Instagram, these guys. We're just gonna keep working, really. That's the whole plan for 2013. It's just to keep pushing what we're doing now. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know. So we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Marda, how did the Tumtum record go about?
Really, A-Dot had came to me and he was kind of like, Dub, you know, we need a single. And so I got in the lab. I make beats, by the way. I made the beat for the Tumtum record for Take It With Me. I just got in the lab, started making beats, and I think I made probably like 5 or 6, and that specific beat really kind of stood out. So I brought A-Dot over, and you know, to show it to him. He checked it out, and I had a totally different song already like designed for it. But A-Dot was like, man, this is the one we need to run with. So you know, me being the artist that I am, I'm not gonna, you know, take that as a shot. I just took that as, you know, I just wanted to flip it. And so I tried to keep it. I tried to make something that was more relatable to my city and to where, you know, to where I'm from. And so, you know, having a legend like Tumtum, you know, I used to listen to Tumtum growing up. You know what I'm saying? So to people who want to try to put out there, you know, he's falling off all that shit. Like, I think that shit's totally overrated. Like, Tumtum has a single out right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't have singles out, especially not on
I
160
mean,
Park.
who else out in Dallas is on BET right now?
Yeah.
You know,
And so,
Hey, you heard there's somebody he fell off.
yeah,
man,
I
just
mean, you
come
know,
up,
like,
niggas saying that in the comments.
yeah.
But
You gotta be kidding me.
anyway, but nah, you know what I'm saying? It came about, and so you know we got the record done. Tum's real cool. We got the record done. Smoked a lot of weed in the process. But yeah, man, just y'all be sure to go check it out, man. Take it with me. You know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube. We got a music video coming up. Can't release the date yet. You know, can we tell them yet or what?
Nah.
Okay. But yeah, man, just big things, man. Shout out to Tum Tum.
Shout out to Zilla.
Zilla.
Download it on iTunes too.
Please, man.
Where do y'all do y'all's recording?
There's a guy that we record with. His name is Paradox. He's a real cool guy. He's worked with people like B-Ham and Tom and Flip.
Shout out to him.
Young Black. You know, he's done a lot of recording with a lot of guys. He's a well-known guy, so shout out to him. D-Rich does a lot of recording in the Zoo Cage with Romeo.
Shout out to my niggas in the zoo.
Because he's one of the founding members of the Zoo Gang, which is a really big Fort Worth movement. And Dub, he actually has his own studio, and he does a lot of his reference tracks over there. So it works real well together. The first time I heard the Tum record was at his home studio, and then I was like, it's good, you know, let's go get this at Paradox and get it mixed and mastered, and you know, we put it on iTunes, and you know, you can get it right now. It's really cool. So yeah, man, we record pretty much anywhere, anywhere and everywhere that'll, you know, let us record.
D-Rich, will you ever work with Snow the Product again?
Good drink. Let's refuel.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, if I can get in touch with her. Nah, she like I said, probably like last time I talked to her was at her signing when TMG threw her album release party. I mean, not album release party, a signing party.
Yeah.
When she signed with Atlantic Records, and her people was like, y'all need to do something together again. And ever since then, I haven't talked to her. Only time I talked to her was on Twitter, and we ain't ever talked about that because she was doing her own thing, I'm doing my own thing. But I guarantee you that's gonna happen next year, sometime next year.
It'd be good to see.
Yeah, I know a lot of people ask me about that I get that all the time in my inbox. People ask me about me and Snow, like, and she fuck with me like hard too, like tough, like more than anybody. I done been on Worldstar with her too, in her videos. So, yeah, it'll happen next year sometime. It just, A-Dot said, it can't be where everybody's pushing us together. We gotta be to the point where me and her talk, sit down together, cause like when we sit down together, that's how the fuck Way Up came up, and they end up being
Historic record.
Yeah.
I think it can happen.
It can happen again. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a real humble person. I shout out to Cynical 3000, Woke Mario,
Everybody over at Product Entertainment,
her brother.
Yeah,
everybody.
Shout out to Drew.
Shout out to Hurricane Drew, man.
Fisher Miss K, y'all all good people, man.
Yeah, shout out to Fisher Miss K too. She fuck with me tough too. So yeah, it happens soon. So.
A-Dot, how does one sit at the pool table?
There's no more table, man. There's not a table.
Somebody took our table away from
Somebody
us.
took it and went over to Arlington, you know? So, but as far as New Breed Ent goes, you know, it's kind of weird, man. Like with Dub, you know, Dub went out and really went out of his way to try to work with me. You know what I'm saying? D-Rich, he didn't. You know, I kind of we have a whole nother story. And, you know, I think if I see talent, because for all you local artists that don't know, I look at everything. I look at everybody's YouTube video, everybody's blog, everybody's comments. You know, I analyze who's doing something, you know what I'm saying? So if the opportunity's right, you know, I'll reach you, I'll contact you.
Shout out to everybody paying for YouTube views and Facebook likes too. That shit's not cool.
Step that up, man.
That shit's
Step your
not
game
cool.
up. Shout out to Snow.
Step your game up, man.
You know? But yeah, I mean, as far as, you know, wanting to be a part of what we got going on, man, you know, ain't nothing handed to nobody. You know, you gotta work hard for it. So if I see you out there working and trying to do something with yourself and trying to do something with your career, you know, don't go looking for me, because I'll be looking for you.
Pow.
Pow.
Hashtag.
What's the next one? No. Go ahead.
MR Dub, what's in store for you?
Man, really the sky is the limit. Like that's the way I feel about it. But really, what's next in store for me. Right now, I'm just focused on pushing the single. Right now, I got mixtapes out. You know what I'm saying? I got like 5 mixtapes out on Dat Piff already. I got like 3 more just kind of sitting up. Man, what's next for me is kind of. I mean, that's kind of a hard question, because like I kind of feel like I don't really know exactly what's next, but I know whatever is next, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something big that's gonna probably catch a lot of people's attention, as far as, you know, where I'm from and who I do this shit for. So
Ask me what I do and who I do it for.
Okay.
D-Rich, will you ever drop a solo album?
There are people asking for it.
they want to know.
They want to know.
Yes. I'm bullshit now. Yeah, I got the first single, 817 Till I Die. Shout out to Smooth Bag and Osama the Great for blessing me on that track.
Shout out to
G-Spook,
K104.
K104, video coming soon. Don't know the date yet, but it's coming soon. And that's the first single of it. The album title is Untitled now, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I had a previous album called "Do Where's My Pen" that made a lot of noise too. I sold a lot of shirts, and we need to get back to that too. Might make it another mixtape next year. But yeah, the album probably would drop second quarter of next year. But right now it's not about me. It's about Dub and the Tumtum track. And make sure y'all go download that motherfucker off iTunes.
iTunes.
Got video shoot coming soon. Me, 40 Ounces of Lean, that's an album for all y'all people that think that I'm just riding Little Flip's coattail. That was his idea.
Yeah, that was his idea.
That was his idea. I didn't know nothing about it till he hit me up when he was like, hey, we need to do a mixtape. Then he switched it like, we need to do an album. So yeah, it's not, I didn't ask him to do nothing.
What would you say if, you know, to any rapper out here watching, what would you say if Lil Flip called you and was like, hey, you're really doing something, these records are doing something, you know, how do you feel about us doing a mixtape together, you know, from Houston to DFW, and, you know, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm right on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like, cause I get a lot of, I'm gonna elaborate on that. I get a lot of people to say, and a lot of subliminal messages, Facebook posts, Twitter, shit, like, oh yeah, man, you wanna be shit, you wanna make it to Worldstar because Lil Flip, nigga, you know Lil Flip didn't put out a lot of videos that didn't make it to Worldstar.
That's true.
With bigger name artists than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Bigger name artists than me, so shut the fuck up when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying?
You remember me our first day?
I went, nigga, it was in 3 hours, nigga.
3 hours.
Nigga, I dropped that bitch at 3 o'clock. Nigga, I mean 4 hours. Nigga, I dropped that bitch at 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, nigga, it was on Worldstar.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I called you.
Everything.
Yeah, my nigga Dub called me.
Everything has been Flipside did. The whole album, the whole single, the touring that they're doing.
Oh yeah, we on tour right now. I will be in Denver. Cause in Denver, no, I'll be in Cleveland on the 8th.
Yeah.
On the 8th to the 10th.
We already been to Kansas City,
Shreveport,
Corpus Christi, Paso, Austin. It's been tremendous, you know. But it's all been off the strength of Flip, you know. D-Rich.
I don't have that type of name yet to, you know, to put it out there like that. But yeah, he blessed my game a lot, and that 40 Ounces of Lean, that's gonna be I'm trying to tell you, man, one of the best albums that come out of Fort Worth. duo album. I mean, you know what I'm saying? With somebody that sold that many records. 2 videos retired on 106 and Park. Retired. They didn't just fall out, nigga. Sunshine and the game is over, nigga. Game over, nigga. So.
Game over.
But now, yeah, Dub, Take It With, can you take it with me? Take It With Me, Take It With Me with Tumtum. It's on iTunes right now. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for him.
Go get that shit.
I'm gonna do my thing regardless. He gonna do his thing regardless. A-Dot gonna keep on doing his thing behind the scenes.
Except today, I'm in front of the camera.
Yeah, he's on the camera. Yeah, that's
Hardly ever
literally.
happens.
But nah, yeah, new Breed Ent, man. Shout out to Cloud9. Shout out to my Zoo Gang affiliates. Shout out to Chloe G. La Familia. And I think that's a wrap.
What's up, your boy A-Dot?
This boy D Rich.
It's your boy Mar Dub. Know what I'm talking about?
I appreciate everybody watching the video. Hopefully a lot of questions were answered. You know, we look forward to y'all watching what we're going to be making. You know, this is our life, but y'all's movie.
That's all that I have to say about that. That's the bottom line.
Man, shout out to all the fans, you know what I'm saying, that's watching this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot more shit coming for y'all, man. Y'all get ready, man. 2013 gonna be crazy.
Yeah. You go hop in the studio right now, nigga.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right
Let's
now.
go right now.
Right now.
Wait.
Right now. Right now. Right now.
We're going right now.
Right now.
All right, that's all right.